protection, here to stay. On your path the truth unfolds, guides will whisper, stories told. Let your journey now begin, in the magic let's dive in.
So tell me, what do the cards reveal? What's the truth they conceal? She's the high priestess with the key to every question that's haunting me. A lover's heart or a warning from the past. In the Terran's embrace, I'm spellbound at last. Truth's come undone, it's a dance we must face. In the chaos I find my place.
In the tarot's embrace, I'm spellbound at last. Truth's come undone, it's a dance we must face. In the chaos I find my place. The moonlight glows, the veil is thin. Moon of infinity will call again. Thanks for walking in the light, where guides whisper pure insight. Until we meet, the cards will wait. Mystic whispers guide your fate. With every message our spirits send, for cosmic dreams our souls transcend.
Hey everyone, sorry for the delay. I was having technical issues right now. I had to like refresh everything and I think we're okay. um but anyways, hopefully you guys are having a great day. I know I wasn't here yesterday. On Sunday I did offline readings. So we are back with another live stream. I should be working today, tomorrow, and Thursday. One of those days will probably be offline. In order to access offline readings for me, you have to follow me on Instagram. So that way you know when I'm doing those. But you should see me a couple more times this week. Friday is kind of up in the air. I'm not sure if I'll be working. And if I am, I don't know if it's going to be live or not. I've got plans on Saturday, so I'm kind of playing it by ear. Saturday, I definitely will not be working. So when you see me live, catch me when you can. If I'm live this week, I'm going to try to offer free every time just because I know I'm not going to be here very much. We have about 9 questions in the chat at the moment. Welcome in, everyone. So let's go ahead and get started so we don't fall too far behind. The pre-orders, actually, no, we didn't have any pre-orders. So the orders are open if anyone wants to donate. There's no one ahead of you at this time. First question for Sophie. For January 2026, I have a yes, the Hierophant for you. Teats. What do we got for you? We have the 9 of Wands. That means it's not going to happen anytime soon, but it will eventually. The 9 of Wands talks about feeling like, where's the light at the end of the tunnel? When am I going to stop feeling this way? I've been through a lot financially, and I'm just kind of ready to be on the other side of it. But it does mean that you are almost at the end. So I'm going to say yes, but I'm going to say it might not manifest immediately. This is for Nessa. Nessa, yes. Ace of Wands is a great energy for fun and new. Ocean Summer. Ocean Summer. What card is this? 2 of Wands. That looks like a yes to me. 2 of Wands. Anna. Just remember, guys, I don't give business or financial advice, but I will let you know what Spirit is guiding you to which you can make your own decision after that. We'll ask if it's in your best and highest good to do this. Will this be in your best interest? I am getting a yes. 3 of Wands. This is a great idea of expansiveness. It's a good idea, basically, is what they're saying. And depending on where you live, there could be high demand. Definitely recommend doing your research on that. The Gemini. Oh, Sag, find a way to talk to you soon. I have a yes. The Ace of Pentacles. You are welcome. Thank you, guys. If you're thanking me, you're welcome. This is for Amy. Yes, Queen of Pentacles for Amy. Shirley. Thank you for liking the live stream, Shirley. What do we have for Shirley, please? The Hanged Man. That is a no for me. The Hanged Man is kind of like a stuck or stagnant energy. There may be just more time that's needed. Things are kind of on a pause right now. So maybe just more time and then things will improve. But 30 days, I'm getting a no for that. Sometimes the Hanged Man comes through when we need to have a new perspective. We need to make adjustments. We can't keep going down the path that we're going right now, or nothing's really going to move forward. So if there's any inspiration that's coming to you, any strategy, any changes you can make, adjustments, things like that, and kind of see if that will help. Kind of think outside the box is what I would recommend. Val. For Val, I have a yes, 3 of Wands. Gabriella. We got about 3 more minutes of the free list, guys. Get your questions in, please. Donations are open. I have a yes for Gabriella, 2 of Cups. That's good, Shirley. You're welcome. Michael, I don't know what you're saying. Do you have a question for me? All right, Georgina. Regina. I'm going to say he suspects it. I have this Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is like consuming information, making observations, basically judging the energy. They're trying to kind of see what intel, I guess, they can pull from certain situations. So I would say yes with the Page of Swords, but I would say it's not like he's necessarily confident in that. I think that it's just something that he assumes or suspects. So, Georgina, that was for you. Next up, we have Pufferfish. And the list is about to close, guys. For Pufferfish Leo, I have a yes, the Justice card. All right, I'm going to look into these last 2 questions for Brent and Michael. Pufferfish, you're welcome. And then we are moving on to donations. Donations are open. Let me refresh my screen real quick. No wait as of right now for donations. It's going to be probably a fire sign, Brent. I'm getting a no. I have the Page of Wands and the 8 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands. Michael Johnson. Michael, I'm getting a no. I have the Eight of Swords. This might just be a learning lesson for you because the Queen of Swords also came out. Queen of Swords is like a lesson in teaching us to be more diligent, more observant, more using our discernment more, meaning like following our intuition or our gut as well, paying attention to the red flags. I'm getting a no. It doesn't necessarily mean like everything's going to come crashing down. It just may be something you have to learn from. Okay. All right. You're welcome, Brent. Thank you guys for stopping in. I hope you have a good night if you're just here for the free reads. You're welcome, Michael. You're welcome, Gemini. Hey, IJ, how are you? Gonna donate. You feel good. Yay, that makes me happy. Oh, channeled message. All right. Are you good if I go ahead and get started? All right, let me get to shuffling for you. All right, IJ, I pulled your cards. I'm going to go ahead and start channeling. I'll keep you posted per usual when we're about halfway, and then when we're done, I'll get that sent over. Hey, Mature, free list is closed, yes. All right, Jay, we're about halfway done, okay? All right, IJ, I just finished up. Let me get this sent over to you. Instagram just, I'm trying to send you a message and it just got crazy. My goodness gracious, that was loud. All right, so she says, our connection continues to be proof to me that we can get through anything. The strength of our bond, even at this point, is miles ahead of some people I know that are together. We have history and are building a foundation. This gives me so much confidence to allow myself to feel excited about where we could go and what a future could look like. With you, it feels like I could create something honest, like we can choose a different way to be and live because we want to and it feels right. I want a life that feels vibrant and hopeful, tactile and tangible, fresh and full of adventure. I gather you have a similar mindset. At the end of the day, I just want to be happy. Amy, you're next. IJ, from her, you're welcome. It seems like she's just looking for like a life of pleasure. She doesn't want to live the way other people live. And I think maybe what she's trying to express in this is what she's looking for in a partner. She doesn't like she wants to create her own path, you know what I mean? I mean, this could be like metaphorical, but this could be literal. She wants to live a way that maybe other people don't. She probably has like very innovative plans and ideas and looking for someone who will complement those things in her. Maybe bring a little more balance. She's definitely a visionary. I could see her wanting to even like build a house that she designs herself and does like a lot of research on and things like that. Like I get from her that she just doesn't want someone to kind of set the life that they think is good for her. She would never accept like an arranged marriage or someone to like plan her life out for her. So this could speak to a little bit to like her past in this life where maybe she felt that there was expectations placed on her to fulfill certain roles or duties or obligations, but if not, that means that she carried that into this life from a past one where maybe she was born into a life of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Regency. Is that the right word I'm looking for? Like, I feel like almost like a filling a family dynasty, if that makes sense, like fulfilling like what the obligations are that someone else has set forth, because there are people that have children and kind of like plan their whole entire life out exactly and are like, okay, this is the preschool they're going to, this is the elementary school, this is the middle high school where they're going to graduate, where they're going to go to college, then they're going to take over the family business, this is the type of person they're going to marry. And it's like these people will literally have children, whether it's religious obligation or just status, so to speak. It's like these people feel born into like these expectations. So I feel like she has some of that basically karma, essentially, whether that's from a younger life in this one, younger years in this life, or from a past one. And so in this life, she's kind of working it out where she's like, no one's going to tell me what to do this time, you know? So, anyways, that is what I have for you, IJ. Thank you so much for your donation. Does that complete your orders for the night before I move on to the next person? Perfect. All right, IJ, thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Amy, who are we doing a channeled message for? From Eric towards you? Okay. All right, girl, I just pulled your cards, so I'm going to start channeling, okay? I'll let you know when I'm about halfway done and then when we're completely done. I'm about halfway done. Alrighty, Rue. Let's get this sent over. Sorry, Instagram just has a mind of its own. Let's get this sent over to you. Where am I? Oh, here we go. All right, so the message is you've always had this energy about you, strong, radiant, and warm, like you own your space, unapologetically vibrant. I've admired that since the beginning. It's the energy that pulls me in. I want to tell you that I have been moving through something quite heavy. The connection that once felt mutual now feels off balance, and things started to feel like we were headed towards something we didn't agree on. There's just something in the air that feels off and not flowing right. It makes me wonder if we started to feel differently about what we are to each other. I wouldn't take anything back, but it makes me wonder where we go from here. Your presence and company has helped me a lot during what has been a hard time. You nurtured me and made me feel comforted. I think I just feel restricted to give more. It's not something I can see clearly. And something that I kind of had an epiphany on, Amy, while I was channeling, was that you come through as like the Empress energy a lot to men, the Empress and the Queen of Wands and things like that. And you, like he says, you kind of come in, you own your space, you maybe inside could potentially at times feel unsure or insecure, but you don't come across that way on the outside. On the outside, you're very self-assured, very self-aware, and you it's like, especially in the beginning, whenever you have connections with people, they view you as someone who's overly confident. You are playful and just very aware of yourself, and like he says, like, you own your space. And I think a lot of the times when you come across that way, and I'm speaking from experience when I say this, that other people can mistake your energy for strength, right? So these people in your life, these romantic prospects, they think, oh, well, she's good. Like, no matter what happens, she'll be good. She's strong. She can handle it. If I flake on her, or if I walk away from this connection, or if I hook up with her and decide to change my mind, she'll be fine. She's strong. She's confident. She owns her space. And it doesn't mean that you should change anything about you, because the right person's going to come along. And there's like an expression that I really, really like. And it's like, someday, or you're going to be someone's favorite story someday. At some time, someone's going to pick you up and never put you back down. And the edges of your pages will be stained with coffee. It's like something along those lines, where it's like someone is going to pick you up and not put you down. And it's not going to matter if you're confident or insecure or self-assured, or what you look like, or how your face or your body or anything changes. Do you get what I mean? So I feel like I had an epiphany when I was doing your reading. Oh, hold on one second. Let me check. Yes, the sound is a little poppy. Let me refresh. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm gonna test this real quick. Lovely. Hey, welcome in. You thought it was your AirPods. Is this better? Is this better? Or are we still dealing with problems? Weird. What can I do to fix this? Thank you, lovely. Amy, let me wrap up your reading real quick and then see if I can figure this out. I might have to start a new live stream. But when I was listening to the recording, I can tell that you could still hear what I was saying. Okay. Yeah, I refreshed too and it was still acting weird. But anyways, Amy, just to kind of like finish out what I was saying. Hey, Techie. There's one person, only one person on my list right now, but apparently I'm having technical issues with my sound. So if you donate and I have to start a new stream, just come back and find me, okay? So sometimes, Amy, and this has happened with me too, where people kind of see your confidence and your independence and like just being very just assured within yourself. It can come across as, oh, she can handle that. She can handle like if I just flake on her. She can handle it if I break her heart. She can handle if I don't like do what I say I'm going to do. And I'm not saying that you should change in anything at all about yourself. Hold on one second. Because in the future, Amy, it's not really going to matter to the right person. However, it just may be something you're going to deal with for a little while because of your presence, because of the type of energy that you give off. People might be mistaking your confidence for strength and thinking that they can just do whatever, and at the end of the day, you're going to be fine. Because it's true. At the end of the day, you're going to be fine. But yeah, when I was channeling, I kind of like had this aha moment where I was like, she might not even realize this about herself. All right, so you said he's not picking up your calls. Yeah, it's like there's some kind of interference or something. Yeah, I think he's taking a step back as well. He said he's taking a step back. Basically in the channel message. But to clarify, Luna, is Eric just sincere wanting more? Yes, Amy, that's what it feels like to me. But that might be only part of what's going on right now. Yeah, whether or not he is sensing that you might want something more, I don't think this is all because of that. Okay. He alludes to the fact that he's going through something heavy right now. Maybe he's finally starting to process like his past, and I don't want you to think that like just because you're potentially down the road one day, a long time from now, open to something more happening with him, that's why he's pulling back. This could be part of it, but I don't think it's all of it. I think you were shiny, like you were this shiny attention grabbing thing, and he wanted to pick you up. He wanted to hang on to it. He was looking for something to give him happiness for a little while, subconsciously he was going through a breakup. And you were just like this fun, new, fresh, shiny thing. And he was like, let me hang out with her. But I think once reality hits, sometimes we think, oh no, what did I do? I need to give myself some time and space. So yeah, I don't think it's all about you either. So, Amy, he doesn't have any regrets. He just says he's not sure how things are going to move forward. So I don't know if he knows the answer to that question. Is the sound still bad? Because I'm going to start a new live stream, I think, if that is the case. Okay. All right, guys, meet me on the new stream. I'm going to go ahead and set that up right now, okay? Find me. Look for me in about 5 minutes or less.